Greetings from the Oracle of the Rushing Winds. I am your Oracle of Swords with your daily for Sunday. It's the Sun's Day, April 13th, born on a Sunday. Top of the Mercury hour to you. I am ever so grateful to connect once again. I ask that our guides of the highest, most brilliant divine white light protect us as I interpret, channel, and illuminate. Thank you for joining me once again, and this transmission is coming to you during the Sun in Aries and Moon in Scorpio. The Moon will square in its transit through Scorpio with Pluto in Aquarius. So yes, maybe a good time, right? I will pull from Sacred Symbols Oracle by Marcella Kroll. I have my Values Oracle deck here, and then I have the Golden Dawn Tarot. I am a little bit later with this transmission. I don't think you all mind. Thank you. But in that case, I thought I would pull from my own Oracle deck for you. Thank you to all who have accompanied us during this beginning of the channel. One card flying out. Wow, Trust. Card 16 at the bottom of the deck. How wonderful for the full moon that just occurred in Libra. Happy full moon weekend to all. I hope that it has been wonderful. I have been rather tired, rather psychic, very witchy. Trust in you. Card 16. Trust that what is occurring, what is happening is meant for you, for the greatest good of all, and for your highest good. Never without. Thank you so much. Release is perhaps a wonderful message to receive. Release any desires that are not truly yours and do not truly reflect your trust. Simplicity. Release is the key. Perhaps you are a Scorpio because this came out in my Scorpio reading on the Mile High Priest channel. This is Neptune in Pisces and entering in its transit through, or beginning its transit through Aries. That means you are recognizing where you have been regarding your spiritual lessons, your spiritual ascension. And now you apply as you build momentum to move on, to go on. Now you are out of the daydream. Now you are out of your favorite daydream. Now come out into the light, into the light. I have notions of Taurus and Cancer, which are the following new moons. This is coming out of the solar eclipse new moon in Aries. As we end the onslaught of the eclipse season, and what has occurred, what has been stirred is now culminating and manifesting in reality over the next few months. Here we have a very magical high priestess with the believe card, which also really does give me trust. The high priestess, the high priest, no matter your gender, the magician must trust in their abilities. The high priestess must trust in their knowing. And the high priest must trust in the riddle, in the gnosis, okay? Also trust in your companionship, or if there is new information, perhaps you understand what keeps you, who in your friendship groups, who in your family, who in your coworkers and teams, any sort of collaborative efforts, collective efforts. You are coming to understand who holds you back, who tampers with your magical tools, with your magical beliefs. This is what you have learned over the last, even the last few decades, right? It's a huge culmination. So I also want you to trust that what you have released, what you are releasing, is for the greatest good of all involved, and it will allow you to move on to manifest more so to initially. Now we build momentum and we start moving towards creating the space and allowing new energy to flow in. Okay. I will clarify with the Golden Dawn Tarot now. Okay. We have Three of Cups, which is companionship, right? We have Strength, which calls for courage, and it calls for at least allowing the ego to subside, the lower ego to give you some time, space to take the courage to release, to trust. Perhaps it is in your acknowledgement of the lower ego and the egoist ways, the tendency to rush, the tendency to blow up. And that could be in any way, shape, or form, whether you self-sabotage, whether you become enraged, whether you move too fast, whether you, again, not trust in your forward movement. You are being called to remember that you have the courage, you have not only power, you have courage to release the blocks, release obstacles, move around obstacles, go around obstacles. You are strong enough to remove them. And so given that courage, that amount of courage, do you want to move ahead? Perhaps you do. Perhaps the family, now you can turn to your supporters in your family, your friendship groups, your work groups, your team group, any collective groups, associates that you are associated with. You know who you can trust. You know who you can talk to. You know who not to talk to, right, High Priestess? You know, you also know how to assert others and help others and be a great companion, okay? Wow, I chose this intense sunny setting. It is the sun's day, of course. I love this. We have a very knowing, spiritual Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio vibration here. A Gemini as well, Magician. Thank you so much. Wow, talk about it. You're currently in that liminal space, but this does mean victory for you, more so a end of an era and a moving forward, building of momentum, understanding in the practical real world, understanding in the spiritual sense, greater intelligence in the mind, and also an emotional intelligence that builds your instinctual and intuitive powers. Okay, your intuitive strength is growing. Your ability to discern is at a higher point now. You are being asked, do you want to commit to moving on by releasing? Release, release, release. Again, we have Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo. At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Five of Cups, so you perhaps are masculine. And this does involve collectives, groups, family, friendships, even work, okay? And those that have not worked out for your orderliness, no matter if you are feminine, female, woman, it is very masculine in orientation, what you have experienced, okay? Trust asks you to step into the unknown, okay? All may not be revealed at this time. It is the World card after all, okay? Trust, all may not be revealed at this time. Trust in unseen forces. And the world asks that, right? Anima mundi, the collective, we must let the dust settle as well, not only in our local journey, in our local arena and vicinity, in our internal world, but in our external world as well. Meditate on this to let go of all attachments or possibilities. Free yourself from the Dharma and increase your trust in your guides and the universe. Congratulations, you are extremely blessed. Enjoy.